Hey mom, today's experience at the Ginger Farm in Chiang Mai made the idea of constructing my own reality feel less like a philosophical concept and more like a practical blueprint. The whole project began from something so small. Friends gathering on a piece of land with their kids, sharing food, learning, and enjoying a day outside. Yet it resonated far beyond that moment because it met a quiet need in people's lives. It offered connection without pretense, learning without pressure, and community without being engineered for scale. People shared it because it felt real. In a time when so much of daily life happens through notifications, feeds, algorithms, and digital shortcuts, a space that encourages presence and hands-on interaction becomes almost restorative. Ginger Farm showed how naturally people gravitate toward environments that make connection easy, meaningful, and part of everyday life rather than an occasional exception. Walking the land also made the physical dimension of constructing reality feel tangible. Digital assets might be efficient for financial movement, but they don't influence how life feels, nor do they anchor anyone to a meaningful environment. Land does. Land shapes behavior, invites community, encourages creativity, and offers endless ways to build something that reflects the owner's values. Ginger Farm made that clear. The same plot of land became a learning space, a hospitality hub, a place for kids to explore, a source of food, and a community touchpoint. That flexibility is what makes land a powerful tool in constructing reality. It evolves with the person who tends it. Even with responsibilities like maintenance, taxes, and regulations, land gives you the ability to create something that exists in the real world and impacts people directly. It can evolve across seasons of life. A home when stability becomes important, a business when you want to build something, a venue when community matters, or a creative studio when ideas need space to grow. Seeing the farm function as a living system of food, education, culture, and hospitality made that versatility feel practical rather than idealistic. It reinforced that land isn't just a possession, it's a platform for expression, contribution, and long-term value creation. This experience also pushed me to sharpen the clarity behind the future I want to construct. If I'm going to design an environment that mirrors the life I want, I need to be intentional about defining the core qualities of that life. Do I want my environment to encourage community or solitude? Do I want it to spark creativity, offer service, or support family? Do I want it to move at a slower, grounded pace or give room for dynamic experimentation? Today made it obvious that constructing reality is not about leaving these questions vague. It's about identifying the principles I want my daily life to reinforce and ensuring the environment I build makes those principles unavoidable. Ginger Farm became what it is because every layer, the land, the activities, and the relationships reflected the same underlying intention. Today highlighted that constructing reality is a continuous process of alignment rather than a single moment of clarity. Ginger Farm didn't transform overnight. It grew through countless decisions that all pointed in the same direction. They responded to what worked, listened to the community, and allowed the space to evolve without losing the core values that defined it from the beginning. That consistency is what gave their reality coherence. It made me realize that my own reality will be shaped in the same way. Not by one big decision, but by a long series of aligned choices that reinforce the direction I've chosen. I ate some chicken fried rice and a passion fruit soda, and that was it for my day. Okay, love you. Bye.